Do you know how important these skeletal remains of a black woman are to history? Decades ago, during an excavation of a site in New York, centuries-old skeletal remains of a wealthy woman were found in a stone coffin. Nothing too special was thought about it, just another wealthy-ish woman buried with a small portion of her riches. But after further research, aided by scientific advancements, something that shocked the researchers was revealed. She was a black woman. They had initially just assumed she was white. Buried in New York sometime in the 4th century, it was a fair assumption. With her were an assortment of bangles, a glass bead bracelet, pendants, a mirror, and more, including a plaque inscribed on her grave, which read, Sora Ave Vivas in Dio. Hail sister, may you live in God. The jewelry, while obviously not from England, was just assumed to be imported, a signifier of wealth. However, they wanted to know more about her. They used measurements of part of her skeleton, like her skull, which revealed she was of North African descent, and that she was in her early 20s when she died. Analyzing her teeth and the chemicals which remained in them, however, granted them more specific information about the course of her life, that she probably lived in North Africa for her early years and then traveled to York. This was a game changer, as it helped add an important piece of information that was still being built about global travel during the 4th century, and specifically in York. Back when this lady had traveled there, it was known as Eboracum, and had been founded by the Romans a few centuries prior, evolving from a simple fortress to one of the most important of their stations in Britain. Analysis of remains such as hers helped those studying realize that at this time, at least a tenth of the population of Eboracum were black, or at least had black ancestry. Not much else is known about the ivory bangle lady right now, apart from the fact that she had really good taste in jewelry and probably enjoyed the finer things in life. But still, what a legacy! To help enlighten people that have come over 1,000 years after you. Amazing!